I 57,694. What's up, Daniel? No. What do you mean? What? What are you talking about? How? What? Jesus Christ. Holy shit. That's insane. That's insane, bro. That's insane. Holy crap. Why is this not working? I was sleeping, Daniel. I had no idea. What else is going on in the world that you're going to phone me with? Damn. That's upsetting. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Rest in peace. Damn, all this death. That's crazy. Hello. Yeah. Okay. Okay, bro. You too. Stay safe, everybody. $58,158. No pizza lesson. Sadly. No pizza lesson. This game is depressing me. It's sad. I just woke up. I've been sick. It's been affecting my gaming. I suck. I'm sorry. No more soda lesson, Daniel. I'm so sorry. No more. I'm into it. Look, see? I know. See, I'm doing it, see? See how happy I am? I'm doing it. $11:49 p.m. Wow. Be careful over there. Okay. $58,319. Yay. Viewership's going down. Oh no. Boring content. No. So I slept. And slept. And slept. Oh, did they? Okay. You're right. It's depressing when I check. God, I don't know if I could do that. Yeah, because then it doesn't count, and then I'm wasting my time. That means I would have to shut the stream down, or else anything I do will not count. So yeah, that's kind of why I'm doing it. Sorry, guys. I know it's boring as fuck. Meow meow! Meow meow! What up, G? You woke me up. What up? Oh my god, bro. I'm nearing 59,000. I gotta do 100,000. Oh, thank you, Unknown, for the calculation there. Bro, what the fuck happened tonight, bro? When I was awake, I was watching that shit. Holy shit, bro. I thought that was fake, and it wasn't. What is going on in the LCU? Holy shit. Bro, what the fuck? Why are they making all the thumbnails about Booster Gold? Right? I'm glad Mau Mau came in here because he woke me up. Why are they making all the thumbnails about Booster Gold and they're banking on him as the whole fucking show, and then it sucked, right? And then Keemstar is trying to tell him, you didn't come up with any game plan with 4 fucking hours. And then Rastov is like ready to quit and miserable and shit. Like, that's fucking real? That was fucking ridiculous, bro. And I'm sending messages in the fucking, while I'm playing Pac-Man, I'm like sending messages in the fucking Discord and fucking in the chat. Like, what are you doing? It was like, what are you doing, bro? Like, if you can't see, right, that Keemstar cares, like, he could have fucking fired anybody immediately. And Rastov is all miserable because you know what it is? I think, I could be wrong, but it looks like Rastov wants Booster fired, and Keem won't do it. Same thing like Boogie. Boogie doesn't want Booster. And even Sweet Tea was there. All three of them were bashing on him. But it's not his fault this time. Right? And then they're so hung up on not getting fired that they kind of like, Rostov's like, I want to quit. I was, bro, it was horrible to watch. I couldn't watch it. I kept tuning in and out, in and out. I couldn't believe what was going on. And then that shit carried over into the other shows. And I'm like, this is fucking real. Then I'm like talking to my son. I'm like, my son Joe, and I'm like, yo, teach me how to do this Discord crap, because like I would have wanted to come in there. Like, that's insane, bro. That's fucking insane. That's fucking insane, bro. I can't. Like, you know what it is? When I do the PAC-MAN, right? Most of the time, I'm not live because I figure this is boring as fuck, right? For all my people to watch. And then, you know, no one's trying to tell me that, no, you know, you talk to the people, so they're not here for the game, they're here for the content, for the communication. I'm like, okay. But most of the time, like, I'm eating, I'm playing, I'm not live. I'm not live streaming it all the time, right? So I'm watching all the locale shows. And I'm just like, unfucking believable. I'm like doing this shit, and I'm playing this shit, and I'm in and out, and I'm like listening to it, and I can't believe that that's real. And unfortunately, it is real, because motherfuckers trying to quit and shit. I'm like, oh my god. And they don't get it. Like, it's like they never had a job in their life that the boss gives them constructive criticism. And they're like, dude, you're making $5,000 a month, right? To do a fucking podcast every day, which was what I was doing, right? Doing a podcast every day at one point, right? You're getting $5,000. What the fuck? Like, and I'm thinking to myself, right? Damn. If I got $5,000, that'd be a lot of motherfucking video games. Not gonna lie. For a couple hours worth of work every day, that's a lot of motherfucking video games more that I could fucking buy. And I start thinking, I don't give a fuck what anybody says, right? $5,000, I started thinking about that. I'm like, these motherfuckers are making $5,000 a month. And they're crying about it. And they're fighting and they're quitting. Like, oh my God, I can't make all this money. Please take it away from me. And I'm like, what? What? And then they quit. And then he takes them back. Like over, or he fires them. But then he takes them back because he has a heart. Right? And they don't get it. And what if they don't come back? They don't get the $5,000 a month. Right? Why would you be miserable at all? Even if I was on there and I was fighting with somebody, Mal, at the end of the day, I know that $5,000 coming, and I'm going to be, if I got paid that every fucking month, I'd be number one everywhere. I buy every fucking game there is. Big deal. I stream for 4 hours for them. Maybe pop in a show or two. But the rest of the 24 hours, I'd be gaming. Be a no-brainer. I wouldn't have to worry ever about not having money for a certain game. I'd buy every fucking game there is. And it would be over. It would be over. I would fucking just get like 100 platinums a fucking day or whatever. And then I'd take over everything and then it'll be over. Right, 4 hours a day to make fucking $5,000? You're out of your fucking mind. I'm out of my mind for turning that down, kinda. Like, the fuck? They wanted me in there. And people are like, you can't do that. That's disgusting. You be lowering yourself. And I'm listening like an idiot, right? All people being upset about me if I join them. Right? Because I'm like, I'm not going to do crazy stunts, which I'm not. I wouldn't do crazy stunts, right? I'm getting older, man. I can't fucking do stupid shit like that. But I would supply the content, man. I supply the fucking debate, the talk, I'd make it interesting. If I had to be a character, I'd be a character. Right. I said no to it, right? $5,000. Am I on fucking crack? If I was in that shit, I'd never leave it. Little time of my day to do podcasts and live streams. And plus, right? And plus, do my own shit if I wanted to and hardly ever get paid for it? What are you, crazy? It's a no motherfucking brainer. I think everybody like telling me not to do it, like some of the people that I didn't know. Jealous. They wanted me in there. They had fucking plans. What the fuck was I smoking? Jesus Christ. And I'm laughing because I know, right? I'm watching them. And I know for a fact I'd be so much more entertaining. Like, it would be hysterical. It would be hysterical. I would fucking eat that for breakfast. I'd be fucking talking to them. I'd be fucking ripping the piss. What are you, crazy? These guys are crying. Guys have mortgages and shit. Mansions. And the best is they do more than that. They can make more than 5,000. That's just one show. Right. Right. Exactly. Exactly. That would be like extra. If I'm spending a lot of money now on gaming. Do you imagine? I mean, should I have my fucking head examined? Big deal, I gotta get a new microphone. Big deal, I gotta get a new camera. Big deal, I gotta get a new laptop. Okay, it's for work. Okay. You don't like the way I sound? All right, start making the money. All right, for the first month or two, I have a shitty fucking thing. Fucking upgrade. What are you, crazy? Right. The fuck out of here. These, they're all kids, bro. They're all kids. They're all complaining. You know what it is? It's the generation of this. When I worked in retail, right? What retail is going through is they're going through the shock that these kids are making thousands of dollars on YouTube and TikTok, and they don't have to rely on the parents' allowance because they're making it, and it's a regular thing that they have no idea what it is to work. So they try to get a job in retail because they need medical, right? And they don't last, right? So they keep going back to it, and they're making more than their fucking parents are making. They figured it out. They unlocked the secret. And then they're fucking loaded, and they don't know they're loaded. And it's easy to them. They're all making money. You have to see, like, I used to think I'm the only one. Now every time I take a walk, person on the side of me is dancing against the wall. The girls are shaking their ass. They're doing a fucking TikTok, hoping nobody walks past them, and I walk around, and I'm laughing like if they think nobody knows what they're doing. Like, I do that shit all the time. They're all doing it. Shit. The fuck is wrong with me? I'm just not with the program, I guess. I turn them down. And I'll be like, oh, I'm too busy to be in locale. They're like, really? Yeah, I said that on the air. I'm too busy with my gaming. Am I out of my fucking mind? $5,000. You out of your fucking mind? I thought about it. I'm like, what? You imagine that? Imagine that. That would be pure extra, right? Like all the other shit's paid, and that's extra. Amount of platinums. Because people want to kill me. Because I get too many fucking platinums. They want to kill me. Are you crazy? So I started rethinking that shit. Today I'm like, you know, but I kept going to sleep because I was like not feeling good. But I'm like, I got to talk to my people. I got to talk to Unknown. I got to talk to everybody. Am I out of my fucking mind? Am I out of my fucking mind? $5,000. I'm too good for $5,000 a month? What the fuck? What the hell is wrong with me? Who gives a fuck what anybody would say? Who gives a fuck? I'll be the one that would be laughing to the bank. $5,000. And they're complaining about it. They're all like in these shows and they're like talking about it. And the guy, like, it's like therapy. And the guy's like, oh, my boss was mean to me. And I'm looking at these motherfuckers and they're like, yeah, he told me what to do. Isn't that messed up? He's your boss. And they're all crying about it. And like, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think I'm going to leave. Like, what do you mean? You're getting me $5,000 a month. Oh, man, this job is terrible. What do you mean? Why is it terrible? Because somebody told you what to do? Oh, my God, you live a sheltered life. And then it all comes out. It's like, oh, they weren't raised by two parents. They were, and then and it's like, oh, it seemed like everything's easy to them. Like they have married and have a house and like, wait a minute, you've never had a job where you had a boss tell you what to do? Oh my God. And this is the best job you've ever had, but you're complaining about it? And they're dicks. Like the guy, I mean, I like Rostov, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm a fan, right? But he was being a dick to Keemstar, his boss. And I'm like, oh my God. I'm telling you, Mau Mau, I wanted to go in there so bad. I told Joe, I'm like, Jojo, just teach me. I'm so fucking stupid when it comes to the Discord. Teach me, bro. Teach me how to fucking, I'm going to go in there tonight. And then I couldn't because I was like, you know, but I'm like, oh, this is fucking insane. I like biting my tongue. Like I wanted to say shit so bad, like in person. Like, holy shit. Holy shit. And that's all it is. There's a lot of jealous people. Like the fact that you gave me the YouTube thing, right? And that was great. But then people were jealous that I had that privilege in their Discord, that I was allowed to comment without being a member because I had the YouTube pass or whatever, right? That you gave me, right? And they were like, all like, oh, I'm going to see about that, getting him removed because that's not fair and shit. And I'm like, wow, look at these people. Look at these people. Just because I commented a couple of times, they were losing their shit. Like they have this privilege that nobody could be a part of their club. And I'm like, oh my God, they have no idea, do they? They have no idea who I am. They have no idea what I would do in the LCU. Oh my God, these motherfuckers have no idea. I'd have so much fun. I'd probably heal myself just to get my fucking groove on. My health would probably improve 1,000,000% just for me to be me for once. Voice or no voice. Just me being myself, purely 24/7. People saying something, me fucking with them back. Me becoming a character like Sky Havoc or fucking Joey Jupiter, ripping the motherfucking shreds against my enemies. Holy shit. And getting paid to do it. Fuck. Holy crap. Holy crap, Mau Mau. I couldn't believe it, bro. I was thinking of you. I couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it, bro. I can't believe that that's real. I was saying to myself, no, don't go in there because there's no way that some people are that stupid. There's no way that that's real. No way, Mau Mau. I'm like, there's no way that you complain about making $5,000 a month and the guy is kind to you and giving you a little constructive criticism, right? There's no way that guy's really quitting, and it's real. They really want to quit. They're having like a goddamn therapy session. They had like fucking 10 hosts in one fucking thing, and they're all talking to him. Are you out of your mind? Are you out of your mind? And then the funny thing was, right, they wanted to punish Booster, right? So they wanted him to break his TV, right? And then they're saying how Keemstar is so fucking nice that if he made him break his fucking 15-year-old TV, he wanted him to break it so he could buy him a brand new, upgraded, fucking bigger fucking screen TV, just to make him break it so that he can prove it on his own. And then you see, like, the other shows, and all the people that he was ripping apart, right? He was donating to Gidgey $200 like it was nothing because he's a millionaire. And He's not the horrible fucking guy. He's the fucking nice motherfucking guy, man. Because all these people quit and he took them back. And he gave them a job and they were able to have a great fucking Christmas. And they think that he's such a fucking beast. And I'm like, I can't fucking believe this. This is real. I can't believe these people are real. That this is not scripted. Because it's fucking real. They do quit. And then they go on these stupid shows and they don't make nothing. And after a while, then they try on the YouTube channel to do what they do with him and they can't do it. And then they come back. And I'm like, why, Rostov? Why are you so bent out of shape? He's telling you. Think about Rostov. Rostov's making $10,000 a month or more probably. Because he does multiple shows. So if he's doing shows all day long, my God. And he's the manager, like the showrunner. He's like the community manager. Well, if you're a manager, you know what that means? That you oversee the shows, so you have power. So if you can't, like if you're going on your show and you're telling your boss is like, yeah, man, you really phoned it in today. You didn't have a plan. And he's getting mad about it. He's right. Let him rip into you because you deserve it. You're not getting fired. And he's telling Keemstar to go fuck himself. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. Mau, I couldn't fucking believe it. I couldn't believe it, bro. Couldn't believe it. I could not believe that shit, bro. And I said, I'm doing something wrong. Some of these people don't deserve it. And I could easily be making that with them. Who cares? Big deal, a couple hours a day. And they're destroying the main show. I'm watching Boogie, and Boogie, you watch it and you know that he wants people fired. He wants, because he thinks that's content, so he thinks they'll just go through people like water. He's like flat out, we're going to mistreat Booster. We're going to mistreat Booster. We're going to get him fired. We're going to get this person fired. We're going to get that person fired. You're going to run the people, bro. And he's thinking, and he's like, they're going against Keemstar. It's like, they put Booster as the dumb, like there are 4 people on the show. It isn't just Booster. And that's not content. There's so much shit they could do. And Keemstar's right. When Rostov is on balls, or Rostov is on other shows, it runs smoothly. Like he has a whole plan and shit. But when it comes to the main show, he's got no plan? What the fuck? What is going on? The fuck is going on? And they're like, oh, you know what? I was hysterical, Mau, because they're like, yeah, we had to do a meeting? What? They were all upset about it. They were saying how they were mentally triggered because their boss was going to be in a call with them to tell them what to do, and they couldn't do it. And because he knows they couldn't do it, because they get all upset, he just let them do the show anyway, because they just can't handle it, because they're fucking traumatized. So, like, he was worried about their feelings, and he's like, all right, let me just leave them alone because they're, like, having panic attacks, and they're fucking up. And then, of course, he'll come on and be like, what the fuck you doing? Like, whatever, right? But they're traumatized. They're all traumatized. Let me show you, Unknown. It's not just here. You see this here? C484, 880, right? See that? It says out of 646, 300, right? So, do you remember before when it said 480, right? It isn't just, yeah, I want to do the warp, right? But it isn't just about the warp, because sometimes, right, you're not moving up on this. So sometimes you'll see me deviate, right? Because let me show you this. I can't show you now. But there are 2 hidden trophies in there. And it has to do with that. It's 25 million points. So the moment, just picture this unknown, right? The moment I get the 100,000 warp, right? I still have to do the 4 Pac-Man. I still have to do the 100,000 elimination. And I still have to do clear 10 mazes, right? Only help with the online trophies, right? After that, it's literally me completing every board until it pops. Which there's no way to track. Right? You try to think there's a way to track. There's literally no way to track it, right? So I could be playing for the next 2 weeks straight, 24 hours, and me not get it. But if every now and then I try to like get, some dots, then it adds to that. So like sometimes I get bored and I don't just want to do this, right? So rather than me give up and end the stream, I'll be like this. Oh, and I'm going to eat some dots. I'm going to go around a little bit, and then I'm going to come back because I'm getting bored, man. This is getting boring. Boring. I'm doing this for weeks. Like, come on. That's why I got some platinums the other day. I was like losing my fucking mind, man. This is horrible for your mental health. This is crazy, see? So I'll go around. I'm like, all right, instead of them eating me, I'm going to go around, then I'm going to go back in here. Now the guy comes after me again. All right. I got that. Yeah, I'm sorry. No, I know. All right, you're right. You're right. I'm listening. You're right. It's funny. It's the weirdest thing, right? But once I get to 60,000, my mood's going to change, right? And it happened with the million dots, right? The moment I got to a certain number, I felt it's within reach. But before that, I had doubts, right? But the moment I get, for some reason, in my brain, the moment I get to 60,000, that's the sign to me that it's worth it. And you're going to see me playing like ridiculously fast. Like, I will sit here, like, I'll put a diaper on, and I'll just sit here fucking 10 hours and do it. You're going to see crazy shit, because I'm joking. I'm not going to really wear a diaper, but like, you'll see me get it faster, because I'll feel that mentally I can do it, and it's within reach, and all I got to do is another 40,000. So in my brain, it's like processing, like, oh, play longer, you can play longer. Here's like more energy, But before that 60,000, it's like Dragon Tail. But anyway, that's my take on the LCU. I'm not in it, but it boggles my mind. I had to yawn, that's why I died. That's why I don't know why you don't go on there, bro. Just fucking, you'd be like number one fucking in a week or two. You take over those shows and shit, Mau. You be host. You be fucking fantastic, bro. I told you, I want to do shit with you. I'll put you on a podcast with me. I fucking love that shit. I wouldn't have been on if it wasn't for you. If you didn't bring it to their attention about me, I wouldn't have been on there. All it takes is somebody that fucking cares, like you. And then boom, I was on there. That's all it took. Same thing with Super Beach Boy, with Rick Barwick, whatever the guy. When Super Beach Boy made the guy give me a shout out. No, I know. See, it's like, I'm older now, so my kids are older, so I have plenty of fucking time to devote to the LCU. You know, I could do that as a regular job. But why couldn't you do it like on a part-time basis? Like, they should have that title, like where you could just, you know, appear. Like if you were on a specific show that it wouldn't interfere with your home life, with your family life, with your kids or whatever, and your wife. But if you could just appear and just not have to appear on the other shows and just a certain show within, you know, if you could do that, one show for 2 hours every day, you know, maybe sometime on the weekends, that's pretty fucking impressive. That would be pretty cool. You go on Alpha now? You know what, that's so weird. I don't watch those fucking shows. I don't know why. It's like, I didn't know you appeared on there. You appeared on there? But are you on the camera or are you on the docket team? Well, let me ask you a question. If I went on live, right? Would you appear in there? Like, would you be part of the docket team? Would you be like, you know, if I started becoming on the show, would you want to do that? Oh, okay. Whatever you want. I'm saying, like, if I would do live, would you like appear in the docket team? Because, like, you know what the fuck you're doing. They need that. They need somebody to have. I was looking, like, they need people to have like the right clips and shit. And most of the time they don't. And I'm like, why? You know? They need a good. I was thinking about that too. Oh, are you? I was thinking about that too. I'm like, you know, like when they have a good docket team, like maybe I should have that for like my Discord. And just like, you know, like when Unknown was like my game advisor, I thought that was fucking great. I thought he was fucking the best, you know? And it's sad though. I wanted to pay him. I wish I could pay him. They're terrible. You got like places like Reapers, they got a great docket team, but for some reason live they have shit. They don't, even Keemstar makes fun of it. They don't have people that have the proper, and then their definition of what the clip is wrong too. It's like almost like an AI bot that doesn't get the emotion. You know? I was joking around. I was like, oh, K Rain here was going to be my advertising manager and shit. Like, you know, or like this one do this, this one do that. Oh, I don't mean to change the subject, but I got to talk gaming business for a second, Mau Mau. Unknown, got a question for you. I don't know how I came across this, right? But I was, sometimes I watch YouTube videos about games, right? And I remember somebody mentioning this name to this game, right? Called Blueprints, right? Talk to me about that game. How long would it take to platinum Blueprints on PlayStation Plus? Because the thing about that game intrigued me. The concept. Somebody put that as a game, I forgot who, that they wanted me to play. Blueprints. So I do apologize if I don't remember who wanted me to play that. Blueprints, yes. Talk to me about it. How long does it take? Blueprints. Oh, here we go. My phone's dying. Fuck. I can never have this phone. $80? Interesting. So, Noodle Lover, one of the games that she wanted me to do, like, a while back, was Astro's Playroom, right? She's saying it's 5 hours, right? So it's that fast? Astro's Playroom? And I gotta tell you, I started writing down the fucking... Where did I put it? Oh, it's over there. I started mapping that game out. Astro's Playroom. 4 worlds, 4 levels in 4 worlds and a boss level. You did. You did. I know you did. I know you did. You asked me to play a lot of shit and I didn't play. I'm sorry. I do have good platforming skills. Two hours? Alright, let me ask you a question. Is it one of those pain in the ass games that you can't miss, that missable trophies and shit that, oh my god, this fucking artifact is in this corner and you gotta fucking be on a 20-degree thing, or is it like just simple fucking trophies? Wow. Why the fuck didn't I do that then? And that's a AAA, right? Really? So that's a AAA. All right. What's the right? What's the I'm going to mention a game. You tell me how long it takes. Life is Strange Before the Storm. How long? That's AAA also. $4? And then the main one, not Before the Storm, the actual Life is Strange. Not the remake. All right. Is that a AAA? What did I make a commitment to before the Pac-Man? 4 AAA? What was the deal I made? It had to be AAA? Was that the deal? Or a double or an A game? What was the deal I made? Remember? I said I would do 4 before the year is up. Was it AAA I said, or was it an A game? What did you say it was? Did I say in general it was not shovelware? What did I say? I don't remember. You said, oh, I'm running out of time to complete my task. Mind you, that was before Pac-Man. Yeah, 4 AAA, but I don't think people mind if it was like a double A or an A, right? Just an A-list game, basically, right? Okay. 59,000. Oh boy. 59,000. Oh boy. Well, first of all, I'm going to stop myself from jumping around. Let me get the Pac-Man first, and then we'll see if there's time. If I don't get anything in December, I'm going to extend it because really, I didn't get my 11,000 goal because of I've basically taken 2 months off of the commitment. So it's going to be a 2-month extension into February, the end of February, for the 4 platinums. The way I see it, because, yeah, new goals, right. Listen, if it's possible to get the 4 and Pac-Man, sure. Because I could see Astro's Playroom done today. But I want to get this thing. No. Honestly, if it was up to me, I would do Astro's Playroom today, then go right back to Pac-Man, and then seriously consider, like, Astro's Playroom would be a little bit of a break, and then seriously consider the 3 other games once Pac-Man's done, like immediately after. I'm talking a day after. So, like, I started shit already, like God of War Ascension, Toy Story 2, Toy Story 3, which is the equivalent of oh, I'm destroying the battery power in these controllers. My phone's about to die too, and I don't even have my charger in here. Which means I'm, I gotta, after I get killed here, I gotta go get my charger. Yeah, I gotta go get my charger because I don't want to lose my fucking phone. Oh. I'm so tired. So freaking tired. Okay, where is my charger? That is not good. Okay. Oh, all right. $59,246. So it's a straight through game, you're saying? Telling you, once I get to 60,000, smooth sailing. Smooth sailing. It's over. Game's over. Game's over. Motherfucking game's over. Oh, I gotta talk to Joe about the Discord because when I gave the link in one of those things. I got somebody that keeps trying to call me on Discord. I don't know who the fuck that is. All day long, every day. I don't know who the fuck that person is. And I sent a message to that person like, who are you? What's the matter? Do I know you? Like, because I never had anybody in the Discord that was, you know, a troll or anything. So I don't know who the fuck. Oh, all right. Oh. 59,429. Any games get released after midnight? Anything like dollar games or anything? $59,584. No. I haven't gone to my laptop. I unbanned Paul Lamb. I'm gonna leave it for now. We'll see. That's what he said. He said he was unbanned. I started making money on TikTok, so I'm like, oh, cool. So I gotta start doing that shit. Because once that works out, then the money will be more than YouTube. For sure. And they pay you every week if you can get the content or whatever. Every Wednesday. Yeah, that's what I gotta start doing. Yeah, they like those videos. That's why I gotta get some platinums. Yeah, they love when I get like 25 here, 50 there, 100 more. They love that shit. And I pull a rabbit out of the hat and I get like fucking boom. I'm so close with that Zombies Overloaded to get that platinum. I really gotta get that done. Well, after PAC-MAN. After PAC-MAN. Everything after PAC-MAN. I'm gonna start doing that with the AAAs. Yeah. I gotta get a stand for the TikTok because I can't hold it and play. So if I got a stand that would be recording while I'm playing, then I'd be fine. But to hold it and play, I can't do that at the same time. So that's why there's not really TikToks of that. 59,773. I think what's going to happen is I'm going to get to 60,000. Yeah, I need something like that. I think I'm going to get to 60,000 unknown, and then I'm going to have a cup of coffee. So I'm going to go make a cup of coffee and have a little snack and then come back. And at some point in time today, on Monday, I'm going to watch The War Between the Land and the Sea, episode 3 and 4, and then do a podcast. Because that's due. I got to get that done. It snowed yesterday. I gotta make sure later that before Sharon goes to work that those steps are not fucking icy and shit. Take care, bye for now.